Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute, but I'm back. It's Christmas time. I hope everyone's enjoying their holidays, watching all the Christmas movies, getting in the Christmas spirit. Yesterday I picked up a great haul. It's been a while since I picked up a haul, so let's get right into it. First off, the new Beetlejuice movie. Now, I waited 30 years to see a remake on this movie, and I'm telling you, they absolutely killed it. Tim Burton is the best. So picked up the new Beetlejuice movie. This isn't the cover I wanted to get. I wanted to get the cover where they made it look like the original movie. But they didn't have it in. And I know they only put it on the Blu-ray version, not the original version. I wish they would have put that cover on this one, because I wanted to have the movies like match a bit more, and I don't have the original movie in the other format. I just have it in this format. So we got Beetlejuice. That's the first thing. Happy to have that. The movie was great. Absolutely great. It was almost like we didn't even wait 30 years. It was almost like it was made like a couple months later, the way Tim Burton did it. So big ups on that. Also picked up, the mascot to Toys R Us. And they did a crossover with the Ninja Turtles. So, you know I had to get this. Leo's my boy. Anything Leonardo, I have to have. So, picked up this. And the fact that he is the mascot for Toys R Us, I just had to get it. I've been debating on getting one, but once I saw it was a crossover with Ninja Turtles, had to get it. So we got that. So I also picked this up. This is pretty dope. Mega Masters of the Universe. This is really cool. Not sure if I'm going to open this and put this together, but if you would like to see it, just leave a comment in the comments and I'll most likely do a review and unboxing on it and open it up. Battle Cat versus Rotom. So this is pretty cool because if you look on the back there, it comes with the Battle Cat. But what's interesting is the Battle Cat has articulation in its paws, in its front arms and legs, in the tail, and the mouth. Now, when Origins first started coming out and we got our Battle Cat, we had more articulation on it this time. It wasn't just like a statue. But they didn't give us articulation in the paws or nothing like that. We had it in the front feet, or the front legs, the back legs, the tail, and the mouth. But we didn't get it in the paws. So that's crazy that this little figure got that articulation and we didn't get it in the Origins. So that was a big miss for Origins and Mattel to do that. But this is pretty cool. So we picked up that. You know me, I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. So when I saw these two posters, I had to grab them. These are dope. The artwork on these are really, really nice. So there's that side there. And then we got the OG side right here. This is really dope. Loving this. Can't wait to get this. Might get some frames for these actually, and put them up with the Target exclusive figures that I picked up as well. The ones that resemble the old Ghostbuster toys back in the 80s. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So we picked up the Stranger Things posters. We're getting down to it. We're getting down to it. I also picked up, I had the little version of Lisa, but I didn't have the bigger version. Some artwork on the side of her, of the figure, some artwork of the animation, and then the back. I just noticed when I looked at the back that Moe is in this line. So you got Homer, Lisa, Moe, and Krusty. I definitely want to get Moe. He comes with his telephone as well. So, picked up Lisa. Also picked up Krusty. This is a must-have. You know, Krusty and Sideshow Bob. Definitely gotta have them. So, finally got Krusty. I got the little version of Krusty. So, I'm collecting both of these. The bigger versions and the smaller versions. I think one's a 5-inch, one's a 3-inch. But I got a nice little collection going. I'm a huge Simpsons fan, always have been, always will be. Right down to when the show very first started. I remember watching the very first episode ever. But I've never, ever in my life owned a Simpsons figure or any Simpsons merchandise at all. So to see it come around now is great because, I mean, how many seasons has this show been on? And I know there's been a lot of Simpsons stuff put out, but in Canada, there really hasn't been. You rarely ever see it at all. So yeah, so we picked up Krusty. The collection's growing. I got a lot of the figures now. I need a lot more, but Marge is hard to find. And little version, you can get her in the family pack, but Marge is really hard to find, especially in the plushes with the hard heads. Can't find Marge anywheres. All right. So we're down to the last two things. I debated on getting this one thing for probably the last 4 years. Finally, I saw it like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, okay, if it's there, next time I'll definitely grab it. It's Christmas time. I figured it'd be a great display, something to bring out every Christmas, even take pictures of. Some like these will be great for photography. But I finally caved and I finally got them, and I'm happy I did. It is the Gremlins Winter 2-pack. These things are pretty cool. So that's them. I'm sure everybody has seen these by now. The side, the back of it, and you're probably getting a lot of glare off that. So I'll just move it around a bit. There's 4 of them all together. But the one thing I noticed about these more than anything is I have 1 or 2 of them around here, and I grabbed one last night. Just one of the ones that come in the regular package. I got that one and I pulled it out and I looked and I tried to see if there was any difference at all on these Gremlins. And it seems like Stripe and maybe one other one is the only ones that are actually different and have different features. These 2 are the exact same Gremlins. It's just one has a hat and a scarf and the other one has earmuffs on. So the one I pulled out to compare them is the exact same one too. So I now have 3 of the exact same Gremlins. Which is weird because I think in the movie, they did have slightly different features on all of them. So for NECA to just make one Gremlin and then package it in like 8 different packages, genius. I mean, you got us. I won't lie, you got us. I didn't even notice they were completely the same until I got home and examined them more, and I pulled my other one out. But this is a great pickup. I've been wanting to pick it up for, like I said, years, but I think the reason why I didn't is because they're identical. They're completely identical. So if I would have just had a hat and a scarf and earmuffs, and I had 2 loose ones, I could have just did it myself, no problem. But happy to have this. It's Christmas time. It's a great display. So we got that. Put that down there. Now we got one more thing. And I didn't think I was going to find this in my area. I've been watching all my buddies and everyone online get these, and they've had them for like a couple months. I've been searching, looking for them, looking online, looking on Amazon, can't find them anywheres. But who lives in a pineapple under the sea? That's right. You got it. My man, SpongeBob. So, I was walking through Toys R Us last night, and they normally always have Fugglers. My Walmart used to have them, but my Walmart don't have them anymore for some reason. They must have lost their license or something. But I was walking through Toys R Us, and I saw the Fuggler display, and they haven't had one for a couple months, so I was like, okay, are the Gremlin Fugglers finally here? So I walked up to the stand and I started looking, and he was the only one. He was sitting on top, lonely, all by himself, without Patrick. And then they had a bunch of newer ones, just regular ones down below. No Gremlin Fugglers, can't find those yet, but I will be on the hunt for those, and I will get them somehow, some way. Best believe that. I will be getting the Gremlin Fugglers. But when I saw they announced they did a crossover with SpongeBob, I was like, oh man, I gotta get this. These are gonna look great. And they do. They really do. They could have did a little better on SpongeBob. I mean, the eyes, they could have done a little better. But he looks great. He looks great. He's got all his little sponge holes. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. So, Patrick wasn't with him. I could not find Patrick at all, nowheres. And then I just kept walking around, looking around and stuff like that. And then finally, just laying amongst other stuff, not even in the right spot, the only one left in the store, Patrick. Now, out of both of these, I must say, Patrick is probably my favorite. He reminds me of like a pink Bigfoot or something like that. They really killed it with this one. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but I'm going to put it up close. The eyes on this Fuggler are super real looking. Like creepy as hell. They look super real. They're really bloodshot and stuff like that. Like they did a really good job. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up. But if you can see the eyes, they look absolutely great. So, huge Fuggler collector. I remember when they first come out. When they first come out, they were like $4. They're now like almost $20. But I can see where they're going with it and what they want to do with it. And the crossovers they've been doing are great. Like I got all the Ninja Turtle ones. Took me a minute to find those ones too. Not as long as SpongeBob, but I guarantee it, the Gremlin ones will take even longer. But that's the haul. That's all I got for today. That's everything I picked up yesterday. Happy holidays. If it's your first time here, could you please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading more videos. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next one.